So that's gonna be like a 5-minute part.
I don't know. Hello, Al.
If it is, then this is going to be an awkward reintroduction.
Yeah.
Completely shut. I'll need your help to fix this.
Anyway, 3, 2, 1. Anyway, to start up the video with the point I was trying to make last part, I think nothing in Mother 3 compares to the police literally beating up a little kid. Like, come on.
Where?
Teenager, technically, but yeah.
Teenager. There's literally a room in Earthbound 1 where you get assaulted by policemen.
Alright.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like that is more controversial today than most things in Mother 3 would be.
I am not the bad guy here. Ross shaky right now. You're gonna have to trust that I don't know anything about
Alright, the plot.
Alright. Dead Space.
Wait, there's a plot to this game besides aliens or evil?
Get to the captain's
And Engineer Isaac?
So yeah, what we're supposed to do right now is that we're going to go asteroid hunting. Yeah, that's just a
That
scare.
sounds really kick-ass, not even gonna lie. We're gonna go asteroid hunting.
Engineer
Yeah,
like that
nice.
game.
That's essentially what we're gonna
Engineer
do.
gonna go get a net for his asteroids.
No, believe it or not, that's essentially what we're going to do right now.
That's essentially
Oh,
what we're
boy.
yeah, this is essentially what we're gonna do.
Oh man.
Ah, shit.
Look, there's one right now.
No!
Yeah,
Not
that's-
engineer's net, not engineer's meteor catcher net.
Ah, fuck. I think we got hit by an asteroid.
Who could have guessed that engineer's meteor catcher net would be destroyed by meteors?
Heavy damage, but containment looks solid.
Never could have guessed.
Stabilized. We've got to get the ADS.
Engineer Isaac, never take precaution.
Okay, now it's time to go and destroy some droids.
You know, I'm thoroughly entertained by this LP, and this game is... You can see now it's starting to pretty much pick up. Like,
Yeah, I
That-
can very much see
that-
that. I'm past, like, I can tell we're past the part where it's like, I'm bored. There's nothing to do
fuck
besides
you.
set things up.
No, level
Right.
3 suit. I need that. And I don't have money either. Fuck.
wow, you really need to work on your slots. Your inventory slots.
That's what the level 3 suit is for.
Place is making me jumpy.
That's ironic as hell.
Coming through the roof.
Literally need the level 3 suit, but need to drop stuff to pick up level 3 suit. Nice miss.
Anything about a marker or anything
Oh,
else.
well.
This is supposed to be a repair mission. Plain and simple. This mess is the asteroid defense system.
You know, you don't look as interesting as you do in the little videos.
Routing is shot. You're gonna have to reroute them manually through at least 3 junction boxes.
I am just going to pretend that I'm
Junction.
doing something, and you're going to buy that I'm doing something important by randomly moving my fingers around.
You can use them.
Yule, do we have to draw the circuits endlessly to upgrade our stats for the junction box?
Hey, Isaac,
Ha ha. Oh,
You suck.
I saw something out there.
please stop. Indeed.
You suck. I said you suck.
Big.
Excuse
No, I do
me.
suck.
Don't overestimate my attempt at telling you that you.
Stand back.
Suck.
Thought that one was dead when I sealed the pod.
Indeed.
These things don't die.
Well, I mean, you know, if
There goes
Yule's
the-
opinion of
you
8
know-
matters, it'll make the game really
Okay,
easy.
okay, Hammond, we
Well, it does
could
matter,
we
but
could have
still.
used that fucking skate pod. Why the fuck would?
Engineer Isaac's very bad
Why the
day.
fuck will you fucking use the fucking skate pod on a fucking monster? I could have killed
Engineer-
it.
Engineer Isaac really don't
Oh,
like
I have to go
Mondays.
down. Shit. This is bullshit. We could have used that skate pod. I could have
Engineer
used that
not
skate
like
pod.
space anymore. Engineer want to go home.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Engineer thought Buzz Aldrin was hero. Now
Wait,
he
how
thinks
the-
he's just a moron.
Wait. But the thing told me
I think
to
you
go
are supposed
down.
to go up.
The thing told me to go down.
Well, the thing might have not updated because you got up there. Maybe you had to move off the elevator.
Okay, let's see.
Try it
Okay,
now.
yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
there you go.
Sometimes objective markers have that little bug in most games where it's like, yeah, you just have to move a step.
Yeah, here we're gonna
It's a
meet
little annoying sometimes.
Yeah, here we're gonna meet a very annoying boss. So
Thank God for that
Oh.
little line system, by the way, because the map in this game, like we said, is atrocious. And oh my God!
Bang,
Oh my God,
bang,
remember when you
bang,
said the
bang.
enemy oh, it's dead. Never mind. Oh no, it's not. So, Engineer Isaac has dog bone. It's dead.
But
Never
it's
mind.
dead. Shoot it in
You
the
can't
back,
hit it
Isaac!
from the front. Engineer already killed it.
What?
Shoot it from the back, Isaac. Engineer already dealt with it like 5 minutes ago.
Engineer killed it an hour ago.
Why does no one ever pay attention to Engineer?
I know, right?
Why is no one around when Engineer tells these great jokes?
Quote unquote great.
Yeah, quote unquote.
Great is
So
subjective.
finally we can use the level 3 suit.
Yeah, I need.
Not yet. We're not at the shop.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, my bad. Nerds? No, Isaac, no.
There we go.
Engineer.
Second time ever.
Only graduate engineer school. Engineer, not get English school.
This thing is almost fully upgraded.
That would explain why his stupid English is awful.
By the way, do you have
Engineer, not mad at you for that.
Engineer understand why you say the things that hurt an engineer.
Do you have anything I could use? No? Fuck it then. What do I have?
Like on insert the stop, it's already dead
Oh
clip
my god,
right there.
that's...
No, because it needs to be engineer's punching bag.
Fair enough.
Shit.
Engineer has a bunch of pent up rage. Now we can get the level 3 suit.
Wait. 20,000 and I ah!
Oh my
Time
god.
to sell all that excess ammo.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it is what it. Wow, actually, now that I think about it, it is kind of what it's for.
Okay, now some meds.
Oh shit.
I mean, to be fair, you don't need the meds as much. You're not really getting damaged a lot, so to your credit.
You know, Yul is actually doing good in this game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I literally saw
Engineer
that big
knows how
monster
to
and-
avoid getting hit.
It's like
Yeah.
to be a
Looks like
game.
I wanna-
It's like to be a game journalist. You have to be good at video games. Oh my god.
Well, what's your excuse at poker then?
Fuck you.
Yul has no idea how to read people. He can play the cards well, he can't play the people.
That's actually sadly extremely accurate.
I
I'm
hate
sorry,
you
all.
guys. I
Jesus
hate you
Christ.
guys so
I think I hit it right on the head.
I hate you guys so much. Damn it.
It's sadder because it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But
yeah, but
no,
nobody.
I saw that.
Yeah, but
I
nobody
saw
has
that
the
giant-
context for it. So you know what? I'm going to
True.
fucking pretend like I didn't hear that.
True.
Okay, you do
when I
you.
saw
Engineer
that-
won't judge.
When I saw that giant monster, I genuinely, that would have been a moment in the game where it's like, oh, this is the first challenge, and Yule was like, no, it's already dead. It's like, oh, okay. There he is, right there, dead in a pile. Remember when he was a threat for like a second?
Remember when there
Did,
remember when there
remembers.
were threats in this game? I don't.
did he just kill a main?
Pepper Farm doesn't.
Did he just kill the final boss?
I'm
Is that the
gonna
credits?
I'm gonna finish Dead Space in 5 minutes. I'm gonna sequence break and get to the final boss in 1 minute and then kill him in 3.
Engineer's gonna do this
Hold on,
trick
hold
to save
on.
5 seconds.
Hold on, guys.
Make him listen to reason. Settle down, man. Hold him.
Well, while we have this dialogue going on, can we read some donations?
By Maritime Law Article 5469, I hereby declare Captain Benjamin
69, nice.
Elias unfit for duty. A mark must be delivered to the church. Clarence, please. I'm sorry, Ben.
This is the first sign that something is not quite right with this organization.
Heretic. Hold his head. Murderer! Hold him.
Yeesh.
Oh! Fatality.
Dead.
No, that's just brutality.
It was an accident. I had to stop him.
I mean, it's fatality because he's dead.
Yeah,
I
the
mean, by
doctor-
Mortal Kombat standards, that's a brutality. A
Doctor-
fatality would be using that knife and splitting his head off,
The doctor is gonna become important later on, so yeah, just keep.
and then poking both his eyes
Yeah.
out.
So that event was foreshadowing to the fact that something is quite like about this marker is driving people to be very shady and
Keep an eye out for
betray their original command.
coming from the
It's making people go nuts, in other words.
dangerous.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
So, do you guys want me to show off the ceiling glitches, or should I just, you know,
The what glitches?
these things?
You should. You can show it off.
I did.
Oh. So it didn't just have a mental breakdown and jump into
So
a
yeah, these distortion things are basically a one-hit kill. So you have to make sure that you avoid them.
That guy had the right idea.
You can lure some monsters into walking into them, but don't.
As shown earlier.
Yeah, but don't hope for it. Like you
Wouldn't
will
quite say
often
it's a
than not
glitch
end
as
up-
much as it is a lucky bait.
It's not a bug, it's a feature. And I can actually mean that this time because it is meant to be that way.
Whatever.
Listen, we're not playing Pokemon Sword and Shield for the channel. Don't get your hopes up.
No, I'm glad we're not.
I mean, I might.
Maybe one day.
I might have to because I am getting it with my wife, so that is a thing.
And you're probably going to
Well,
be
that
the
doesn't
only
mean you-
person on the team getting it.
Probably. I can't wait till the day where he makes us sit down through that game. Great.
That's going to be fun only for the Irish Pokemon trainer jokes.
You fuckers are going to
Scottish.
sit through that.
Fucking
way.
moron. How fucking dare you? Us Irish people do not like being compared to Scots. You fucking asshole.
You fucking asshole!
Right, you drink a lot more.
You fucking plebeian. Oi, you wanna have a Pokemon
It's nothing
fight?
but loads.
Oi! Oi!
Just oi intensified.
Oi, 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 oi.
Engineer Isaac
It's
says
the new
oi.
aura. It's the new aura.
Yeah, oi, 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 oi.
Ow.
Oh, engineer put it in slow-mo, but slow-mo still hit engineer.
Wow, Yule, you could not aim further into his asshole. The fuck? That's a... Man, remember when he said aim for the back and Yule just like pounded his head with bullets until it died?
Why was
Jesus
it holding
Christ.
a power node?
Probably shouldn't have sold all that armor, or all that ammo, but at the same time, probably not gonna bite him in the
You're
back.
gonna find enough to make it all back anyway.
I have 60
Probably.
more ammo.
Yeah, plasma cutter seems to be... Well, it's like... That's probably what people recommend going through with just the plasma cutter, because you can just find so much ammo for it and upgrade it into Oblivion in this game.
Wow,
Yeah,
that
because
looks
since you're pretty much dedicating all of your upgrading to it, it's pretty much the most powerful thing at this point in the game. But since you're doing that, I'm going to assume that later on in the game it's going to be more evenly balanced.
The problem with the plasma cutter is that you basically need to be precise with it, and some monsters really benefit from other weapons. You're going to see that later, but yeah,
But it does, yeah, it's not like Resident Evil 4 where you can use the handgun for about 90% of that game because most of the enemies are designed to not be faster than you. In this game, it's a different case.
Well,
this
except
game-
for the
in this-
regenerators, because those you pretty much have to have the thermal scope unless you know an exploit
Oh,
with the
you're
knife and
going-
ledges.
Oh, you're going
That's
to
the
love.
10% though. To
Oh,
be fair.
you're going to love one of
Yeah.
the latest chapters in this game.
I'm looking forward to it already.
Okay. Shit, fucking Engineer Isaac. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, look, it's telling me to go to the monster.
See, you already found more energy. Hang on, did you pick up ammo for a weapon you don't have?
Yep.
Drop it.
Oops.
Nah, I'm gonna sell it on
You
the
just
store.
did it again.
I can sell it on the store, so.
Fair enough. That's another reason you should
Yeah, I
probably
guess
pick
so.
up things like that, yeah. Is there specific ammo that you can get for a gun you know you're going to get later in the game, or can you only get ammo for guns that you can buy right now?
Only ammo for guns that you can buy right now. Dead Space 2
That's
has
kind of
something.
unfortunate. Because that's one of my favorite things about RE4 is that you can get ammo for guns that you probably aren't going to have at the moment.
You can get Magnum ammo in the first area, or somewhere
Yes.
near the first area.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you get the schematic for it, you pretty much and put it on the store, you'll pretty much start seeing ammo for those weapons. Which I
Or if
shouldn't
the
have
schematic
used.
appears in the first place anyway. Because you threw away a schematic and yet you're still getting ammo for it.
Yeah. And it's like, the sad thing is that going through old Final Fantasy, it's like, I miss games that would reward you for going off the beaten path or getting, like, you'd have an ability to get things earlier than you should have it. I kind of miss that in modern game design.
the thing I also have about this iteration of Dead Space is that I am way too used to playing Dead Space 2, so I already know how to deal with the monsters. I already know what the sweet spots are and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's like you have muscle memory for 2, but going back to 1, there's just the slight differences
just way
that
easier.
get you.
It's just way easier to deal with these fuckers.
Yeah.
I mean, jumping from the sequel to the first game will do that more often than not.
As you saw with our playthrough of Infamous 1, where there were moments where it was like, yeah, man, I really remember 2 a lot more than I remember 1.
Which only makes me wonder how the hell are we going to make a let's play of...
These are biorecombinators. They take dead tissue, absorb it, and mold it into new forms.
Oh, that's interesting.
To have the sole purpose of infecting corpses. The others...
Oh shit, it's the clickers.
And that's actually based off of a real-world parasite, apparently.
Yeah.
It is. It's not as wide scale as the clickers in Last of Us, but it is.
Yeah, it's nowhere near as powerful as Last of Us makes it out to be. You have spare ammo, sell it already.
I mean,
there's
what
a
the
shop
fuck
right back there.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, that fucking vacuum.
Legon, Yule doesn't listen to Legon, part number 100. Oh wait, the fans don't have context to that as much either.
No, it's a bonus room.
Oh no, actually they do. Yule never listens to us anyway on LPs.
Pretty sure there was a shop somewhere back. Whatever. Next time you see a shop, just go ahead and sell the ammo that you have for weapons that you can't use.
I would like to sell this ammo to the shop, but who's gonna buy it? I don't care, give me money.
Who's gonna buy it? The internet.
Who's gonna buy it? Engineer Isaac's not... Who's gonna buy it? Not Engineer Isaac's problem.
Engineers Bank. Engineer Vote. Engineer of Space.
Engineer Union. Why did you shoot the guy that was hanging? He did nothing wrong.
No.
He didn't do anything to you.
Okay,
he's just hanging around.
No. You guys probably didn't see it, but one of the corpses literally went up flying into others.
Oh. But to the casual eye, it looks like you just shot a guy who's hanging for T-posing for no reason in the air. Okay, what? That's not how the human body moves. Okay. Engineer amused. Physics.
Come on, get it. Oh,
is there a reason you're shooting all these dead corpses? Oh, what? This is almost as funny. What the hell?
Oh my god!
Mr. Fantastic got killed? What the fuck? What? Hey buddy, I think you lost a leg there.
Hey leg, I think you lost a body.
Oh my god, this is an arm.
What the fuck? What's that? Oh, what? What the fuck?
Okay,
yo,
I got an idea.
I really don't think I can ever eat bubblegum the same again. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god! I don't think I'll ever be able to eat bubblegum the same again.
Engineer, not like how Stretchy arm disappear from existence in just a single snap.
Fuck this part.
Engineer
Fuck, you know what? Fuck this part. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Engineer, see you guys next time on the adventures of Mr. Fantastic.
God.
This part end like disappearance of Stretchy arm.